15. 10 students scored above 90%, and Miss Sudha SV was the school topper with 95%. Secondly, it has been an year of growth and development. Our new school building block with the state-of-art facilities at cutting-edge technology was inaugurated on 15th August 2015. Our classrooms are spacious, well lit, and properly ventilated. Today, our students have all the facilities required to make teaching learning process effective, experiential, and interesting. Audiovisual aids used by teachers create curiosity and enthusiasm to learn different concepts. Today, learning is joyful and interesting in St. Francis School. Thirdly, and the most importantly, St. Francis School Hongasandra received permanent affiliation from the ICSE board of Delhi. The inspector who came for the inspection was impressed and satisfied with the quality of education imparted, quality and efficiency of the teaching and non-teaching staff, the infrastructure facilities, and vision and mission of the school management. I would like to share with you a small, meaningful story. An elderly carpenter was due to retire. He told his employer of his plan to leave the business and start a life of leisure with his wife and extended family. He would miss the money, but the time was right and he was ready to hang up his hammer. His boss was disappointed as the carpenter had been a loyal and diligent worker for many years. So he was sad to send him go. He asked for one last favor, requesting that the carpenter could build one last house before retiring. The tradesman agreed, but it was soon clear that his heart wasn't in it. He took shortcuts, used inferior materials, and put in half-hearted efforts. In the end, the final product was well short of his usual standard, a disappointing way to end his career. When the job was finished, the employer came to inspect the work. After taking a look around, he handed the key to the carpenter and said, "This is your house. It is my gift to you." The carpenter was shocked and embarrassed. If only he had known, he would have made sure that everything was perfect. So, dear friends, it is with us. We build our lives and we make our children build their own houses, create their own future. With this noble vision in our hearts, at St. Francis School, we adhere to only the highest standards of education. Think about one reality. Children who start school today will retire in 2065 or later. Our challenge as educators is to prepare them for tomorrow. We understand that what children are taught today will have much larger impact on their outlook of the world tomorrow. Our methodology of learning will ensure that children learn about their environment, lead their peers, and succeed on their own. Located on the arterial Bangalore main road, St. Francis School is just a few minutes from all major residential apartments and community complexes. Today, parents look for two things: quality of education and nearness and safety of children. People have realized that St. Francis School Hongasandra provides both. The school provides high-tech transport system coordinated by experienced attendants and drivers with the GPRS mapping systems to track vehicle movement and CCTV and surveillance cameras for complete security of the campus. About the quality of education provided in our school, I request all of you to listen to my beloved Franciscans who will take you on a journey of discovering various curricular and co-curricular activities, celebrations and commemorations. I welcome the Franciscans for the report presentation. I humbly request all of you, after listening to the report, please sit back and enjoy the cultural extravaganza prepared by the Franciscan. May God bless all of you.
St. Francis School, good infrastructure.
Yes, we have heard a lot about this school. Besides infrastructure, there has been a drastic revamping in the academics.
Is it? That's great. Come on, let's step in and proceed with our work. Ma'am, did you notice the children are engaged in serious discussion? Come on, let's speak to them.
Excuse? Sorry for interrupting. Can we know what is the serious discussion about?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Our school annual day is scheduled for the next week. We are training our juniors to present our school report for the annual day.
That's interesting. Will you be able to brief it out to us?
Real education fetches you more than a job. It teaches you to live. It cannot be measured in any tangible way. Whatever you do or dream, you can begin it. Boldness has genius, power and magic in it. It is an enduring tradition to take time to pass. Turn around to look at the fruitful year gone by, achieving both the expected and unexpected while setting various milestones and then synergizing ourselves to move ahead to face the challenges in the coming year with a positive attitude. The academic year 2015 to 2016 started off with a bang on June 1st, 2015 with a prayer service to thank the Almighty God and seek His blessings for the miles yet to travel. Mega and micro events began to roll with renewed energy. Events like World Environment Day, Investiture Ceremony, WOW, the Dynamic Cultural Fest, Independence Day, Inauguration of New Building, Teachers Day, Sports Day, Hindi Divas, Kannada Rajak Sabha, Children's Day, Christmas celebration, and just around the corner, our annual day celebration on the theme, Wind Beneath the Wings.
Oh, so many events in a year. Can you tell us more about it?
The first event of the year celebrated was the World Environment Day on June 5th to acknowledge the severity of saving our Mother Earth. Saplings were implanted by the students as well as our principal and the teachers to imbibe the importance of conserving our nature and maintaining the perfect equilibrium that Mother Earth has naturally given us. Badges and cap holding messages on placards were worn by the children. Reciting of poems and a short skit by grade 9th were organized to mark the importance of the day. Our Vice Principal, Brother Prabhakar, reminded that each one of us can make the change for a better tomorrow. Our Principal, Brother Cletus, administered a pledge to converge the message that youth is the power whose awakening thought of mind about saving the environment can save the world. Human Chain by students of grade 6 to 9th was formed.
It's good that the school inculcates the knowledge of conserving the environment to the students. I remember you telling WOW, the Dynamic Cultural Fest. Could you elaborate?
One of the annual cultural fest 2015-16 sent a shiver of excitement on August 7th and 8th. We had the best opportunity to exhibit our talents in singing, dancing, writing example and acting. Reverend Peter Lemos, our provincial, was the esteemed guest of honor of the day. It was 2 days of celebration of our talents. We even tried our hands at clay modeling, working models, and even finding the best of the ways. It brought us energy and spirit to approach our classes with renewed enthusiasm.
That sounds good. The children got the opportunity to unveil their talents.
So, we also celebrated the Independence Day with great zeal and enthusiasm. On 15th August, Mr. Eugene Kirby, former employee of Indian Railways, was the chief guest for the day. We had merit competitions on the day, which invoked patriotism and respect for motherland. We sang patriotic songs, danced, and performed skits about the struggle for freedom and also paid tribute to the soldiers who guard our borders day in and day out, which filled the eyes of the audience with tears.
That's great indeed. Then I guess these events made you learn many things and enjoy as well.
Our Teachers' Day celebration was much more interesting. September 5th was a day of dual celebrations, Teachers' Day and Sports Day. A teacher is the one who presents the past, reveals the present and creates the future. To extend a heartfelt gratitude towards our teachers, we celebrated Teachers' Day on 5th September 2015. The celebrations included school choir, Teachers' Day prayer by Ms. Chitra of grade 9, followed by a speech on Dr. Radhakrishnan by our school captain Mary Joseph and Abel John of 2nd Standard, who mesmerized the gathering. The girls of grade 9 broadcasted a humorous Teachers' Day special news bulletin. Principal Brother Cletus lauded the contribution made by our teachers of the school and for their devotion to the cause of education. Teachers were honored and entertained with different dance performances by Emil of grade 4 and boys of grade 9. The day was concluded by a vote of thanks by academic supervisor Mr. John Jensen.
We celebrated annual sports meet on the same day. Annual sports meet was another celebration of the day, 5th September 2015. The program started up with a small prayer and introduction by academic supervisor Mr. Johnny Jen. Our playground was a festive look with flags of different houses: ruby, topaz, sapphire and emerald. The children with the motto, "Success isn't given, it's earned," on the track, on the field, in the gym, were ready to face the competitions. Honorable Father Varkumar was the chief guest of the day, who inspired and motivated the students to participate with true sportsman spirit. The most exhilarating event of the day was handing out the flags to the house captains and school captains by our junior skaters, which was followed by the flag hoisting by our Brother Cletus and the chief guest. The balloons of the 4 houses were released. The sports torch and the declaration of the sports day by our Brother Cletus was followed by the messages delivered by the chief guest and the principal. The children marched with pride as they held their house flags high. Our hilarious band group mesmerized the audience. The events were filled with real victories and near misses for all the houses. Cheerleaders encouraged the participants to participate actively. Emerald House won the Rolling Shield for Annual Sports Meet 2015-16. The day was concluded with the distribution of prizes for the winners and a vote of thanks by school captain Mary Joseph.
So, you had bipartite enjoyment in celebrations and great time to have a soft spot for celebrating events. I ascertained that different skills were executed in your academics. Could you brief it out?
Success is dependent on effort, and success is the sum of small efforts. Our school believes in keeping pace with modern trends and application in education without compromising on traditions and values. The use of technology, that is, teaching with the help of LCD projectors, has been taken to the classrooms by our efficient teachers. The team of devoted teachers work from dawn to dusk, balancing their style of teaching which caters to the need of the children. As a part of a continuous comprehensive evaluation, the institution has conducted 4 monthly assessments, 2 unit tests and 2 terminals in the academic year 2015-16. The school promotes an encouraging atmosphere where students are invited to solve their problems with consultation, and so to this effect, the school has appointed a full-time dedicated counselor to give moral advice to the children and help them avoid unwanted behavioral pattern.
The atmosphere of our institution is very conducive to nurture and nourish children's intrinsic capabilities. Keeping this in mind, the institution has introduced various educational skills like speaking skills, listening skills, role play and conversation, as it enables an individual to translate knowledge, attitude, skills and values into action. It also helps to develop positive attitude towards themselves and others, to communicate effectively, to improve self-perception and in building self-confidence. Apart from this, our school also provides us various co-curricular activities to the students. It believes in the motto that a healthy mind resides in a healthy body. Strenuous exercise and interest in games is an outlet for the vigor of the youth, and so ample opportunities were provided to the children to play and prove their mettle in various co-curricular activities like skating, basketball, football and cricket. Apart from these activities, the school has also introduced yoga, as it helps the children to see the beauty and light within themselves, thereby boosting the self-confidence, and it also develops essential skills for a lifetime of health and wellness in mind, body and spirit.
Very nice. The school provides holistic requirements for the students in maintaining their physical and mental development.
We have got an idea of the happenings in St. Francis School. I think that this will lead us to participate in the school parliament which we are going to attend.
Member to take the oath or affirmation. Secretary General, please.
Ms. Yam Tejal, who stands elected as the school sports captain, will now take the oath or affirmation. Madam, would you like to take the oath or affirmation?
Oath, please.
In which language would you like to take the oath?
In English, please. I am Tejal, having been elected as the sports captain of St. Francis School, Hongasandra, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the rules and regulations of the school, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter.
Obituary reference.
Honorable Ministers, as we meet today, it is my sad duty to inform the House of the demise of a former President, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, widely acclaimed as People's President, passed away after collapsing during a lecture at the Indian Institute of Management in Shillong. Mr. Kalam, who was a president between 2002 and 2007, took the lead in India's nuclear test in May 1998 and was later fielded as National Democratic Alliance candidate by then Prime Minister A.B. Vajpayee.
Sir, I rise to pay my tributes to Mr. Kalam, the country's 11th president, who was one of India's most eminent scientists and had the unique honor of receiving honorary doctorates from 30 universities and institutions. He has been awarded several coveted civilian awards like the Padma Bhushan in 1981 and Padma Vibhushan in 1990, and the highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna, in the year 1997. He is recipient of several other awards and a fellow of professional institutions. Apart from leading the Indian Space Research Organization's satellite launch program, Mr. Kalam headed the country's guided missile program for many years. As a scientific advisor to Defense Minister from July 1992 to December 1999, the former president led the weaponization of strategic missile systems and the Pokhran-2 nuclear test in collaboration with Department of Atomic Energy. Popular with children and young people, Mr. Kalam engaged the youth by reaching out to them through lectures and public interactions. He also led a frugal life, which was clearly reflected during his stay in the stately Rashtrapati Bhavan. One of his pet themes is Pura, or the provision of urban amenities in rural areas, a theme he often referred during his stays or travels abroad. I would like to extend my deep condolences to his family.
Question R.
Now, the question has starts. Question number 101.
Mr. Speaker, sir. Question number 101. Will the Minister of Culture and Youth Development be pleased to state? The fundamental basis of all educational activities of today are based on the multiple intelligence theory of Howard Gardner, who identified several faculties which he later labeled as intelligences. If so, what steps has St. Francis School, Hongasandra taken in this regard?
Honorable Minister of Culture and Youth Development.
We do understand the multiple intelligence theory of Howard Gardner, and our academic and co-curricular activities are designed to suit the multiple intelligences of our students. To develop logical mathematical intelligence of students, abacus, Vedic maths and speed maths are conducted regularly. To develop bodily kinesthetic intelligence of students, coaching in football, cricket, basketball, karate, skating is given to the students by professionals and experts in these fields. To enhance verbal linguistic intelligence, students are trained in debates and public speaking. Speaking skills tests are conducted every month in English and second language. Students deliver a speech on different topics every day during the morning assembly. To enrich visual spatial intelligence, we have an art room and regular art and craft classes are conducted. In addition to it, art and craft and calligraphy classes are conducted as co-curricular activities to cater to the needs of those who are artistically gifted. To develop interpersonal intelligence, our SUPW department has organized numerous activities like visit to blind home, old age home, etc. Our students have also taken part in umpteen inter-school competitions and have won prizes. We have also provided them opportunities to take part in many competitive examinations. To enhance intrapersonal intelligence, we have 4 houses, namely Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire and Topaz. This provides them a platform to work in groups and to learn to work with others. House-wise competitions are organized on special occasions and the students work together to bring victory to their respective houses. To develop naturalist intelligence, our students make conscious efforts in protecting our green campus. The Environment Day was celebrated in a meaningful manner to develop love towards Mother Nature. A special session on pollution was conducted by AquaGuard Foundation, who had an interactive session with our students about pollution and its harmful effects. To enrich musical rhythmic intelligence, we have regular guitar and keyboard practices. Our school choir, both the senior and the junior choir, are trained by professionals. To make use of the musical talents of our students, our annual day celebrations, The Wind Beneath the Wings, is going to be a musical sung by our school choir. To enhance verbal linguistic intelligence, newsletters and school magazines are published regularly. Our students also contribute articles to the Times NI.
Next question. Question number 102.
Mr. Speaker, sir, will the Minister of Sports be pleased to state? Sports is an area of human endeavor where skilled persons can excel if their talents are identified and nurtured in the initial stage itself. What are the initiatives taken by the Ministry for the development of sports?
Sir, The ministry has been very active in identifying the talents and providing them opportunities to get trained in different sports. We have professional coaches who train the students in football, basketball and skating. To better their fitness and mental strength, yoga, aerobics practices are given by trained individuals. Our students have taken part in many inter-school sports competitions. Our annual sports meet was another golden opportunity for the students to showcase their talents in sports.
Please.
Sir, the Honorable Minister has given us a comprehensive picture of the different sports activities which have taken place this year. My question is, what are the future plans for the next academic year and for the years to come?
We are planning to have lawn tennis and badminton coaching for the next academic year. Coaching in our national game hockey is also planned for the next year.
Next question. Question number 103.
Mr. Speaker, Sir, will the Minister of Urban Development be pleased to state? Educators are increasingly aware of the interaction between physical spaces and learning environment. Modern facilities improve not only the physical environment but also improve its learning culture. What have you done to improve the learning environment in St. Francis School?
St. Francis School, Hongasandra, today provides state-of-the-art facilities to its students. We have a new school building block with ergonomically built classrooms to facilitate better learning experience. All our classrooms have interactive whiteboards to make learning experiential. The new school auditorium provides the students better atmosphere when different events are organized. Teachers go to classrooms with laptops and tablets to enhance teaching learning processes.
Next question. Question number 105.
Mr. Speaker, Sir, question number 105. Will the Minister of Tourism be pleased to state? Education of today provides a lot of mental stress to the students. They have internal assessments, terminal examinations, unit tests, etc. in galore. What have you done to provide some relaxation to our students?
During the Dasra holidays, the students were taken to picturesque Kodaikanal for an educational trip. Students had an experiential journey discovering the beauty of Kodaikanal. A forest expedition through the mysterious forest was an unforgettable moment. In the coming days, students will have one-day trips to provide relaxation and entertainment.
Breach of privilege.
Sir, a serious breach of privilege has been committed by a leading newspaper of Delhi while commenting on the examination system of the ICSE board. The paper has attributed to dishonest motives and I have requested you to allow me to raise a question on that matter now.
Have you given a notice of it earlier? You may give the due notice along with the